here and try and get some more done, right? Here, let me put my light on. All right, let's hop on here and try to get some more done, right? Okay, what is an AI? What is the largest mermaid in the Atlantic? Okay, so we installed some stuff. Cool. And then where were we then? So we did this, right? So now we should export, I guess. Sure. Well, if we just export like that, it's not going to be in the startup script. So let's see. Okay, so I think in the ZSH we should put that, I would say. Probably. Huh, I've got a bunch of extra lines down there. So I'm going to say, well, let's just copy from here, I guess. Copy. Okay, it says nightly, Idris. Okay, cool. So now if we run test, we get it to work. Let's see, let's find out. Oh, okay, so let's submit. Okay, so fun. So that means we are on a new track, Idris. Maybe it'll be good. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So we'll hop on here. It says processing. Okay, so we'll mark that as complete. And okay, so bam, we've joined the Idris track. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click a random exercise. And it's going to be perfect numbers. It's an easy, so that's good. Let's hop right into it. Let me see where I put my phone. Oh, I need to fix my chair. It's gonna rub all the paint off the wall if it's like that. It actually, in the other room, before I moved rooms, it did pretty much rub all the paint off the wall. It was nasty. See, it says, wow, 16K viewers? That's insane. Let's do this. Largest mermaid, Atlantic? 60 feet? Why did it say 16K viewers? What the heck is that about? Oh, because best viewers on Streamboo? I still don't know how I got 16K. What's supposed to be 16K? It just made that up completely, I guess. Alright, well that's fine. The largest mermaid in the Atlantic is 60 feet? 60 feet? Isn't that 60 feet? That's like larger than a brontosaurus, I think. I mean, that's huge, right? How big is a brontosaurus? Hold on. Here, let's ask the smarter Olama. Which of my Olamas is probably the smartest? Probably Gemma 3, right? But I think 5-4 is quite a smart one. Can we Olama run 5-4? Because 5-4 is quite smart. Hi, what is the length of a full... Let's say, what was the length of a full-grown brontosaurus? And it's quite large, right? But 60 feet is so much. So it'll have to download it. All right. I think 5.4 is very smart, though, as these things go. But anyway, let's go... So did I paste that yet? Perfect numbers? Okay, so let's go to Exorcism, Idris, perfect numbers. All right, what is it about? So this one is from Chapter 2 of Functional Thinking by Neil Ford. All right. A classification scheme for positive integers. The Greek mathematician. How do you think you say this Greek's name? Nicomachus? Nicomachus? I don't know. I don't know. Devised a classification scheme for positive integers, identifying each as belonging uniquely to the categories of perfect, abundant, or deficient, based on their aliquot sum. I don't recall ever having read about this before, to be honest. So the aliquot sum is defined as the sum of the factors of a number, not including the number itself. For example, the aliquot sum of 15 is 1 plus 3 plus 9, or excuse me, 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. Okay, so a number is perfect when it equals its aliquot sum. Oh, amazing. So 6 is a perfect number because 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. Hooray! 28 is a perfect number because 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 14 equals 28. Based. A number is abundant when it is less than its aliquot sum. 12 is an abundant number because 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 equals 16. Okay. And deficient. So prime numbers are deficient. Great. Because a prime number's aliquot sum will always be 1, right? So implement a way to determine whether a given number is perfect. Depending on your language track, you may also need to implement a way to determine whether a given number is abundant or deficient. Okay, so if I run the test, is it ready to work? Okay, let's source, and let's try again. What is this? Unimplemented. Okay, great. So now, source, perfect. Okay, so here it is. Public export data category equals perfect, abundant, deficient. Okay, so if we get a number, we are supposed to choose a category for it. All right. So, well, let's see then. So we're going to have to basically do a prime factorization. So I'm already tempted to consider cheating a little bit. Large abundant number is classified correctly. Just abundant. 0 is rejected. Negative integer is rejected. Okay. Let's see here. Classify RHS. Wait a minute. As in, like, classify right-hand side or something? Okay, public export data category. Perfect, abundant, deficient. Okay, so we're gonna try and do some matching or something. Uh-oh. Um, so, I mean, doing primes and stuff, it's all super common. Um, uh, I'm tempted again to try it in a different language. Is there a functional language that I would know better how to do this in? Oh man, uh, I just feel that sense of like brain resistance to like, oh gosh, I don't want to do it. Let's get past the brain resistance and just do it, right? So we want to kind of do some like different cases, right? So if it's less than or equal to 0, we need to make sure we give nothing, right? Okay, so let's see. Idris case matching. Huh, interesting. Okay, this seems fine, I guess. Ooh. I'm tempted to skip. It's gonna be hard for me to learn to do this. Like, yeah, I'm all in kind of on skipping right now. It's not good at all. Okay, let's just find it. Let's just find another one. Wait a minute. Did I get... Oh, man, I got another bug bite. Okay. Bash again? Okay, that's good. I think Did I have a pretty... I didn't have the greatest time with Bash before, but maybe I'm warmed up for it now. I don't know. It's a simple cipher in Bash. It is a medium, um, but it's not so different from some other things that I have done, right? Probably? I don't know. I'm really struggling, man. Man, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have the love for it anymore, but I'm gonna keep going for now. Through the end of September, it's not a big deal. So, simple cipher, rotational cipher. Interesting. So this one is called simple cipher. So it is a bit different, I guess. This one is available in 31 languages. I haven't done it in any language yet. So what is a simple cipher? It's a substitution cipher, and we do a rotation. Okay, so if the key only contains one letter, then all letters of the plaintext are shifted by the same amount, which would make this the same as a rotational cipher or shift cipher. Okay. It's a simple substitution cipher. It's an algorithm used to encrypt or encode a string. The unencrypted string is called the plain text, and the encrypted string is called the ciphertext. Converting plain text to ciphertext is called encoding, while the reverse is called decoding. In a substitution cipher, each plain text letter is replaced with a ciphertext letter, which is computed with the help of a key. Okay. So the key is a series of lowercase letters, such as A, B, C, D. Each letter of the plain text is shifted or rotated by a distance based on a corresponding letter in the key. Okay, so A is 0, B is 1, C is 2, and so on. So the first letter of the plain text uses the first letter of the key. Second letter is the second letter of the key, and so on. If you run out of letters in the key before you run out of letters in the plain text, start over from the start of the key again. Okay, great. Okay. If the key only contains the letter A, then the shift instance is 0. Usually the key is more complicated than that, though. Okay, so applying the shifts to hello, we get this. So if no key is provided, generate a key which consists of at least 100 random lowercase letters from the Latin alphabet. So do we want to try it in Bash at first, or do we want to try running it in Python first? There are plenty of Python exercises. It's not like I'm going to run out. Okay, so we're going to need to do the VN thing again, right? How does it work again? Oh my gosh. So we have to do, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. So it really shouldn't be that. I was just doing that. Does that make more sense? Should it be like this? There goes my video again. I'm just gonna start the same one yet again. Did it get stuck here? 2 seconds? Or is it actually done? And then we do this. But it should really be like that, I guess. And then we can install. Okay. Okay, so init, encode, decode. So we'll say self, so if key, right? Or should we say if not key, key equals, and then we'll just do random letters. So we'll do join, and we'll do board A plus, and then we want a random, so we'll do from random. We want ints, right? So just that. And then here we'll do right? But I think with randint it's inclusive. Not totally sure why, but it's fine. So we don't want to add 26. We want to add up to 25, right? Self key. Okay, missing whites. Okay, expected 2 blank lines, and then white space here. It's the way it's set up. It's a little naggy about like simple like style things, but whatever. So then, yeah, so the encode and decode are pretty simple, right? So we'll do, I guess we'll do result equals this for, I guess we want to enumerate, so IC enumerate text, result plus equals, so then we have to do math, right? It's arithmetic, so we're going to take ORD. We're going to do char of, well, let's see. Let's say key index equals I mod len self key, and then let's do shift equals self key index, and then this is going to have to be ORD, right? Minus ORD A. But what if it's an uppercase letter? Uppercase letters are in the tests, right? Let's look. Oh, maybe not. Okay, if there are no uppercase letters in the test, then I'm not going to worry about it. Huh, okay. I'll make a note of it, though. Note. It would appear that there are no uppercase letters. Or, let's say, it would appear that the test cases only include lowercase letters. Yay for a break! What emoji do we want? Okay. Line too long, note, it would appear okay. So that's going to be, so yeah, that's going to be as simple as that. And then shifted C equals shift plus ORD C, right? Shifted C. Okay, is that it? Wait, what is it saying? Unexpected spaces? Wait. Oh, unmatched. Ah, okay, much better. Okay, so yeah, and then return result. And then here, we are going to say it's actually pretty much the same thing. So I'm going to start by copy pasting, I think, but then let's try and do a little refactor. So I don't need the same note again. But basically, here we just do that. Yeah? Okay. Okay, so it failed 7. Um, what did it say here? Expect, oh, of course. No? Generator object cannot be interpreted as an integer. Oh, right. Okay, better. So now, can a double shift encode? Okay, so I got some wrong here. So, yes, we forgot to mod. So shifted C. So mod 26. Is that right? No, 6 failed. So we have to make that change here as well, since it's copy-pasted. I will refactor, but let me see if the tests are passing first. Okay, so when we do shifted, we are going to do this, basically. Shifted C equals minus shift. More failing, more failing. Okay, so let's just slow down a second. I keep messing it up more and more. All right. Let's break it. A lot is happening here. Let's break it down into more steps. I think this shift is okay, but the shifted C I think is wrong. So yeah, minus shift has to happen here. And where is it here? Yeah, that's okay. No, it's not. Wait, why is it like that? That's crazy. Shift plus mod 26. Okay, I'm driving myself batty here. All right. What's this? This should be A. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 12. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ugh, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now let's refactor. Okay. From random, import rand int. That's fine. It's working well for me. Init, if not key. Okay, is this too much? Is this too stupid? I mean, yes. I would say yes. I think we can make that a little better. Let's just make a little function here. So it'll be def I int to char or int to lowercase letter. And so then we'll say return char board A plus n, right? And then here we'll do int to lowercase letter. Okay, so that made it a pretty long line, but I think that's much more clear. So let's black. And let's test again. Okay, so, okay, so here it is saying too long. And I would say, is black just gonna do that no matter what? Yeah. Let's just say n equals, no, that's not. Let's say, yeah, that's pretty much how I want it. It's just a long line. But it's not overly complex or anything. It's actually quite simple. The name of the function is a little long, but that is pretty much what I want to name it. So, yeah, normally what I would do is I would just put line breaks in here. Personally, I think that's pretty good for clarity, but I do want to also stick with black, right? I think it's good to stick with black because as long as you always stick to it, then you're not going to have a bunch of formatting changes in a Git commit, which obviously doesn't apply here, but I just like to do it in general that way. So I'm going to say keygen equals, put that there. Okay, so now can I do it this way? Nope. Def random lowercase letter, return then here say generate keylen, and it's going to be like this. Oh, that's not it. Well, actually, yeah, that's fine. So else okay, so now if I test this out, so we're going to import simple cipher, or actually from simple cipher import generate key. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, works for me. Okay. All right, then how about this? Result. Okay, so I don't really need that break. No, excuse me. All right. Well, actually, I probably will need a note like that. However, okay, so it's going to be just like this pretty much. So there's no self. So if we take so if we take some number, it has like a dict, doesn't it? No. So it has methods. Okay, let's not try to do it like that. Let's just make a oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Shoot. Let's just do a bool that's reverse. Or yeah, reverse, I guess. If reverse shift equals minus shift. And let's just do it like that. Okay. So lucky day. There are only lowercase letters in the test suite. Okay, so cipher, I, uh, uh, it's an improvement over having it copy pasted, but it's still a bit ugly, right? Oh, you know what? It should be a KW arg, actually. I don't think I remember how to write a KW arg in Python. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me just look for a reminder. Python KW arg. Oh no, not geeks for geeks. Okay, here we go. Okay. And let's say by default, let's just make it false. Ah. Ah, yes. Much better. Much better. So is that really what you do, though? The star there? So this is docs Python 3 glossary. Is this the latest? Is 3.13.5 what I'm on? Yeah, 3.13.5 is what I'm on. So keyword only specifies an argument that... I don't think I knew this. I don't think I'd done that before. That's crazy. New things every day. Well, you know, as long as I keep doing this stuff, I probably am going to be learning many new things every day. I'm probably going to not remember 99% of them, but I don't know. I might remember this. This is good to know. Keyword-only parameters can be defined by including a single var positional parameter or bare star in the parameter list of the function definition before them. For example, yeah. As long as I keep doing this stuff, I am gonna probably be quote unquote learning things every day. No, it's good. Let's finish up refactoring here. So this looks fine to me. Now this one. So, okay, so do I like doing that? Not really. I think it would be better as a list. Let's make it a list instead. So the reason I would think of making it a list instead is because the string type in Python is not a mutable sequence. It's immutable, and there's not like a string builder per se. So I think we're better off using a list for that reason. Okay. So this is a little long. It might be okay though. So IC key index equals I mod len key. Shift equals ord key at key index minus ord a. I'm okay with most of it. It's this line, 26. This is wild. I don't think this is good. It seems like a little too much going on one line, right? Right? Like, it's all just arithmetic, but like, if you see ord A being added, and then you see ord A being subtracted here, that's weird, right? We don't want to see that. Now, the reason it's like that is because we have to do this mod, right? So, it's ugly to read this way. So let's use int to lowercase letter. Yeah, yeah, that would be better. I mean, we've got it, right? So I think that's actually a lot better. Okay. Int to lowercase letter, ord C minus ord A plus shift mod 26. Yes, good. That's much better. Yeah, I'm good with it. Let's submit. Okay, so that's ready. Okay, so now we're supposed to try doing it in Bash, right? Yeah, right here. And this one is listed as a medium because, like, just some things are just harder to do in Bash, right? It's a different type of programming language meant for different things, and some things are just harder to do in Bash. So, what time did I come back online? It was at 12. All right. So let's kind of just maybe look this over for a second. And let's just see. What do we think we're going to do in Bash? Is it going to be similar? It's probably going to be pretty similar. And actually, so in the Bash section, what do we have so far? So we already did the rotational cipher in Bash. So a lot of this is going to be the same. This is what we did. First thing I notice, it's not super huge, so that's good. It's not super enormous. It does look kind of weird, but okay. So we have a cipher function that has a result. That's quite similar to kind of what we did in Python as well. We went for C in, and then we did a grep to get, oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. So if we say, let's say text equals what is up, you guys, right? And then we say, and grep o dot text. Uh-oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, it should be triple. Yeah, so that's what we did. Interesting. So is grep-o the best way to do that? It seems like a fine way. I don't know about best, but it seems fine. Okay. All right, so then what did we do here? We print f, and we did it as a digit, I guess. The $C. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. So can we do, like, if we do this, and then do, like, xargs, and put printf, and put what we put here, %d. Is that crazy? Expected a numeric value. We put this, like, single quote mark in front of it. What does that do? Does that do something? Yeah, expected a numeric value. See also echo print a text message. Cool, fun. Print an integer in bold blue. Good to know, good to know. Print a float number with a Unicode euro sign. Print a text message composed with environment variables. Sure. Store a formatted message in a variable. Does not work on ZSH? What the? Okay, so... Oh, interesting. Okay, fun. Print a hexadecimal octal. Okay, format and print data. So we tried using a %d. Oh, wait. All C format specifications with arguments converted to proper type first. Okay. C printf. Oh, let's look at the Wikipedia page. I bet this I don't think I've looked at this one. All right, actually, you know what? I think I have. I think this is pretty detailed. Okay, so we can do %d, %i. It says these are synonymous except when used with scanf. Okay. We could also try unsigned. So we could try some of these. C is a char. Let's see what C does for us first. So that was no good. What if it's C? So that, oh, that's interesting. Oh, shoot. That's actually kind of crazy. What is up, you guys? Huh. What if we put a new line after it? What is up, you guys? Whoa, that's, okay, that's interesting to me. Okay, so what if we try something else, like an I? Okay, expected numeric. What about a U? Expected numeric. Anything else? A literal %, double, octal, null terminated string. So we try, so, oh man, that's crazy. Bash code, it really does look very interesting to me. It's definitely nicer than Windows Batch. I worked with Windows Batch like when I was brand new to working in IT ages ago in 2019. I did a bunch with Windows Batch. Maybe not a whole bunch, but at the time for me it seemed like a bunch. And so it's always fun to kind of do more and not just all the jumping from one language to another is honestly for me kind of whiplash. It's what's fun about it. It's just hard. It's the difficulty of it is what makes it fun. And like I say, for a lot of people, for smarter people, it probably wouldn't be hard, but it is hard for me. Okay, so now let's look. So if we do printf and we put %d like this, then it comes out 97. If we lose that, then it comes out 0. Okay. Is my... Oh no, my keyboard is going crazy. Okay, weird. All right, so xargs. So what is the I option? Huh, okay. All right, let's try that. So D, but we're going to use dash I, like they did. And then here, we are going to put this. Ah, huh? Yeah, that's good. And can we put a new line? Ah, yeah. All right, that's better. What is up, you guys? All right, all right. So, sure, that kind of makes sense to me. No, maybe not a whole lot of sense, but I don't know, it's something. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's neat. So, now what? What's the next step here? Okay, so if we have that number, then we can now do like a subtraction, right? Probably. So we can do what do we want to do? We just want to subtract, right? So is it oh, let's get rid of that. Okay, it's 26, no such file or directory. Okay, fair enough. Um, oh no, we just want to echo this, right? They all came out 26, so that's no good. Okay, let's look at how it was here again. So we did subtraction. We put alphabet start. Oh, interesting. So it's 97. So what if we just put 97? Ah, they came out as 26s again. Oh, that's not good. It came out as 123s. What is that about? I suppose we could, like, I guess, X-args again. I don't know. There they are. Should we do that? Um, yeah, so if we put the ABCs in here, we should see them actually count, right? Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Okay, okay, well, it's something, I guess. Um, so yeah, we get the numbers that way. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Earlier I was saying I was gonna step outside every few minutes. Okay, I am gonna step outside again because my brain does not feel limber at all. My mind does not feel limber. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Oh man, what a day, huh? Legitimately, like I do feel like I'm gonna kind of drive myself crazy doing this. Wait, why is that reversed? Did I do that on purpose? What the heck? All right. Man, all right. Let's let's look at this again. Okay, so it looks like we didn't use mod. Or did we? Oh yeah, we did use mod. So if n is greater than 0 and n is less than alphabet length, then we append to the result this mess. Oh my goodness gracious. So this is turning a number back. We did printf %x. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So does print, wait a minute. So if we echo -e, yeah, so we can do that to get a letter. Interesting. So technically, shouldn't we be saving that as its own function? Can't we save that as its own function? Right? Because we're trying to do the char function here, right? The way this is done, the way this rotational cipher is done, this does seem pretty logical. I'm almost tempted to want to go back and see my video and see like what I did. Like, kind of watch myself go through it again. Because this was a while ago. All right. So, I think this is very doable. And truth be told, if we just copy this one into the new one, we can probably reuse just about all of this. And then the difference is we're going to have to do something different with the key, right? Okay. So let's take this, what is it? So let's just put that on the end of my simple cipher. Okay, so we don't need all that. And then it looks like it is giving me a hint, so maybe that's valuable. To read lines rather than words, pipe/redirect to a while read loop. Bash while read loop. So they did while read here. Okay. So we're going to say grep o dot text while read do, right? Read without -r will mangle backslashes. Okay, well then what the heck? Modification of result is local to subshell caused by pipeline. Right, so we can't do that. Pipe redirect to a while read loop. Why can I not? Why is it not taking the E? Ah, the darn thing is going crazy. The darn thing is going crazy. The same thing was happening with that other thing. Like I was trying to type something. It's because wait. The E is vanishing because it's hanging after I type the first two letters. It's hanging after I type the first two letters. That's not okay. Oh my gosh. 75 feet? Oh my goodness. I hate it. But anyway, so general output control, output line prefix control, context line control. So yeah, so it doesn't like that. That makes sense. Okay. So yeah, the trouble is we're trying to say result. Should we say, no, honestly, like, I don't want to change it. It works fine like this. I mean, if it was gonna be straightforward to fix it, but it's not. At least not for me. I mean, it's skill issues, I guess, but eh, I'm gonna leave that alone for now, I think. So if we do grep o dot text while read c do, oh my gosh, and we use the dash r. Okay, so then at the end here, what if we echo result? No, shoot. Modification of result is local to sub. Okay, so let's Google this one. Modification is local to subshell caused by pipe. Oh. Oh, huh. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad I looked that up. That's really neat. Okay, let me put my background back on again. Same one again. The problem is it's only an hour, and I'm going way longer than an hour, and I really just need to make a playlist and use it. Is that the third time I've said that today? I'm just gonna do it, but let me do this first. Okay, so we did grep o dot text. Man, people are so effing smart. That's that's something I love about living in the present day. People are so smart. It's actually amazing. Huh. Okay. So now the thing I want to do is I want to test that. Let's go back to rotational cipher. What? So it's not even passing? Wait a minute. Did I even finish this one? Oh no. Maybe I didn't even finish this one. Okay, it's right here. I did 2 iterations. Huh. So, why is the file that I had different? So different. I think I was trying to refactor, I guess, and I couldn't get it, I guess, to work the way I thought it should, and I must have stopped in the middle, and I'd forgotten about that. So what I'm gonna do instead, I guess I'm gonna forget about that. And I'm gonna copy one of these that was working. So is iteration 2 an improvement over iteration 1? I think, or what's actually even the difference? Let me see. So there's not much difference here. But I did get rid of the use of XXD, so that's good. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Really interesting. So the problem is that I'm losing the spaces, right? So like, I'm still sort of tempted to want to like make that work. So it looks to me like if we kept the spaces, then we would be good, right? So at what stage are we actually losing the spaces? I think we still have them when we do the grep thing, right? Let's just do this much. Yeah. Okay, so there's the letters. Now, if we add some spaces in here, are we going to have them still? They're just going to come out as blank lines, I assume. Okay, so we get the blank lines. So then where is it that we lose them? The blank lines. So I think we lose them at this stage when we do the X args, right? Where do we lose them in the file? You know what? Maybe changing it to the while read loop is the move. Maybe that's a good move. So we're gonna say while read C do. And then here it's gonna be grep o dot text. Yeah. And then here we're gonna put that. Okay, so couldn't parse. Fix to allow more checks. Use semicolon. Oh. There, how's that? Okay, so it's not better. We're still missing the spaces. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's the same problem as before. Whoops. Okay, so no more hints. So when it is a blank line, we need to put a space in to do it this way. Ah. That is so crazy. So here we made a sequence. So echo dash n wc dash dash chars. Okay. So the short answer is let's use this second iteration. I really would like to get that third iteration to work, but let's skip ahead and not do that for now because I don't quite know how to make it work for now. Okay. So I'm gonna delete everything and paste. Nope. Let's start by pasting just the first line. Okay. Now can we paste the rest? Nope. Wait, was part of it okay? Yeah, I think part of it is okay. It does something weird when comments come up. I think it's just that it's trying to sort of auto-insert comments. Actually, to tell the truth, I don't think I ever want it to be auto-inserting comments. Let me just look up Vim. Do not auto-insert comments. Like, I don't think I ever find that helpful. Set paste? Why would it be set paste? No, just put it in your vimrc. What is Burhan Ali talking about? Just put it in the vimrc. Ah! Ah! No! No! Oh. Okay, but what is paste? Let's look. Put Vim in paste mode. This will avoid unexpected effects. Let's see what happens. So we'll go in the MRC. Set paste. So now is it true that if I... Ah, okay, so no comment. Yeah, to be honest, like it's funny that he made that comment. Because actually, very literally, I pretty much do manually delete the extra comment character every single time. Maybe not every single time, sometimes I'm expecting it, but most of the time I just delete it. But like, why did he say this instead of just putting it in the vimrc? That's crazy talk. Crazy talk from Burhan Ali. Okay. Anyway. So now, oh, but it says paste there, but I guess that's fine. So now let's paste. Control C. Hey, and it just works. It's completely normal now. Okay, amazing. All right. Okay, so I'm not gonna put all this same stuff because it was already in the thing I copy pasted from. But then the thing we have to keep in mind is that we're gonna have to do a little bit of extra with this key. All right. Let me make a couple of notes, and then I'm gonna step outside again for a minute. Wait a minute. No, actually, I'm gonna hop off for another 30 minutes again, and I'll come back. I'll come back 30 minutes from